what does this deck do? I mean, they play a bunch of events, right? Obviously. I think here I would want to focus. I'm going first, right? I would want to try to have a 5 cost other than bird, like a Chômage would be pretty nice. Okay, so we have a Dawn for events, but it doesn't really matter because he can't attack anyway. I'm at 3 Dawns now. At 3 Dawns, I literally cannot do anything, so I could just put a Dawn onto Shirahoshi to give him PTSD, like as if I could actually do something. If I draw into Chômage, I'm able to play Bird for 1 and then get back to Dawn, and then after that play Chômage. He goes into Sugar. If you later Sugar, play a Don Quixote Pirate, 6k power, and he plays Monet to be able to ramp and then swing 6. I could do a 2k counter here, or I could keep the 2k to be able to pop the Monet, but if I pop the Monet, then he goes up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Dawns for next turn already, which is quite fast. I would not want to pop the Monet yet, so I would want to use the 2k counter here for sure. Also try to play around like Forecast Blocker Law in case he does play it, right? So I'm gonna do Shirahoshi effect, summon Bird. Bird effect will be able to get this back, this Dawn back. Then I could locate play another Bird. By playing another Bird, I'll be able to rest 2 characters pretty much with Bird, which is actually not that bad. And also gives me a second attacker. I think that's justified. And then, but the thing is, I will only be able to stand a Dawn once because of Bird's effect. I could have technically went to Shirahoshi effect, searchers to search into whatever. But the thing is, he already has a 0 power on the field, which is kind of worrisome. By playing the Rosinante right now, it means that I'm able to rest it and try to kill it afterwards, which is good for us. So he goes into trashing this event, draw 2. Now, I believe active, okay. So to be able to play a 3 cost, he needs to leave himself with 2 Dawns active right now. So therefore he needs to, well, this also it will give him 2 Dawns active. So he could swing like 6 and 7 right now, right? 6 and 7, Rosinante gives 2 Dawns. Effect will, and then at the end of the turn, he will be able to get another Dawn. So therefore, he will have 3 active Dawn. He passes with 5 Dawns though. So that means that this turn I could play Shirahoshi, with the protection Shirahoshi, which is pretty good. I could also do Shirahoshi Searcher to see if I would get something interesting. If I got Chômage, would have been able to use Chômage effect to be able to flip this face down. Unfortunately, we cannot. We could add. Can I add a Otohime? I can add Otohime. Okay, nice. So I could do Otohime effect, flip this face down. Why we should do that is because the Shirahoshi effect, you need to have a life face down. But first, I could also do leader effect, flip this face up, summon the Chômage, and then effect this will be able to give myself a Dawn. And then after that, I could play 2 cost for Shirahoshi, and I could leave myself with a Dawn for any event, or I could leave myself with both Dawns. But first, I think here I'm going to swing 7 at face, flip the Rosinante rested. No, I cannot do that yet. No, I can't do that. Because I don't have 3 Neptunians, so I should have played the Chômage first to be able to do that. So he goes into Noro Beam. Okay, so it didn't really matter. Noro Beam plus 2, and then I able to rest this Neptunian. So it's good that we didn't play the Chômage. Actually, it wouldn't matter because then this will be able to restand itself active anyway. Okay, so he goes plus 2, and then now he's going to be able to ramp. Okay, and now he's going to pitch a 1k, no problem. And then now I get to do effect, summon Chômage effect, flip this back face down. I get to play Shirahoshi 2 cost over the Otohime. Gives plus 2 to everyone. And then I have 2 Dawns up, so pass turn. So now everything is plus 2k, and everything is protected from removal almost. And then these are 8k right now, so it means that he needs to invest Dawns to be able to try to kill them. For sure, the Shirahoshi will be killed by this 3 cost Sugar. And then he's going to add a Virgo now. Okay, 5 cost Virgo. And then he could do play Virgo. Then he has 2 more Dawns. He'll be able to get 2 Dawns for Rosinante. Now, he's going to go like 8 face, swing 5. Well, he hits an 8k, right? He probably would try to swing onto the bird, but I could have like countered anyway. If he tries to... Well, look, the thing is, Megalo right now is a bit useless because he has Virgo. So technically with what I have on field, I should just go face or try to go for board. I could technically attack onto the Sugar with this Neptunian. And then rest the Rosinante and attack the Rosinante. Because I don't really care about attacking the Monet right now because he will be drawing cards from it, which is too good. So right now I could go like 9 onto the Rosinante. And then after that I could go like... Well, actually 9? No, I could go like... Can I go for 10? If I go 10 onto Rosinante, 10 onto the Monet, Monet will die. Both of these will die. Then I have 3 more Dawns. I could do Shirahoshi effect, search, and I'll be able to flip 1 face down. Okay, wait, let's see what we get from this. If we get scaled, it'd be pretty good. We'll get a 3 cost, which is able to give plus 1000 to everyone, which is actually very nice. Then I'll be able to use Bird effect, restand a Dawn, and after I get to use 3 Dawn, 3 cost for Shirahoshi. That gives +1 to everyone and also gains a life. And now this is at 8. I could swing 9 here. 9 onto this. I could even rest the Virgo. He has to pitch 2-2k or use a +4 cost 4k event. He goes Kamakura. Fair. Okay, he still needs to pitch a 1k counter because he did +3 and +2. Okay, now this is a 5k. 5k, 6, 7, 8. This already flipped the Dawn. Okay. What if I swing 8 on the Virgo? I mean, if I swing 8 onto Virgo, for sure, he could counter with a 2k. But the question is, does he have that 2k? I think I shouldn't be playing... I mean, what if I do Megalo? I do Megalo, try to pop. He could just do Virgo's effect to protect it. So therefore, I think I need to just put 2 Dawns onto the Chômage here. 2 Dawns, Chômage, and then swing 7 onto either Resonante or Virgo. But he pitched a 2k right now, so therefore he either has a lot of 2ks or this was his only counter. So here we're gonna swing. This is at 5, 6, 7. So 7 onto 7. Because he pitched a 2k earlier, one he needed only to pitch a 1k. So you see, pitch a 2k. Perfect. So then this will be able to restand normally. Unless, did I not have a... Okay. And then, okay. So I did leader effect to be able to flip Allies face down to be able to restand this blocker. Fast turn. So now this Virgo will be able to reduce the bird or the Chômage. Have events, I have the Urnomine type or the Strife to surpass me. Most likely we'll be using the Strife to surpass me. He goes into Shanks, okay. Now the question, will he try to attack onto everyone? He's going to go 7 onto a 6, right? And then I could pitch a 2k, but now this is at, he could swing 6 onto this and 6 onto this as well. But then 12 is going to reach out after, and then this is at 7. 7 plus 4 plus 2 is 7 plus 6, so I could protect this. I could protect for sure. So I need to let the bird go. And then once he swings with the Shanks, I could block, do +4, and a 2k counter. Yeah, so I could do Strive to surpass me. So no blocker, Strive. So I could try to rest one of my cards, rest the leader, +4, and then pitch a Megalo. So these two guys will be able to kill the Virgo and the Shanks because he only has 1 card active. So I can invest some Dawns to try to swing onto the guys. If I draw into Scale Neptunians, it'd be pretty good because then we could kill the Rosinante pretty freely. So we get the Shirahoshi, which we already knew we had. Now, for sure, it's control the board. There's no reason to give him more cards right now. Okay. Now, I'll be able to rest this Rosinante, but I look, I want to kill the Virgo more than anything. And kill the Shanks if I can. So I'll tap a Dawn, summon the Chômage, effect, flip this back, and then flip this. So there's a 5k. Now I need to kill this. If I go 12... Okay, now the question is, does he have a counter? I feel like he either has an event or a counter. Which is no shit. I could do... Right now it's at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 14. Five. Or I could put 2 Dawns. Wait, actually, no, I could do Shirahoshi effect, gain a life, +1. So it's at 6k. I could swing 7 onto the Virgo. He has to use this only counter that he has. And then if he doesn't, then I get to just put a bunch of Dawns and try to kill the Shanks. Well, actually, it's not even 100% what I'm doing right now. He could be, like, this pretty much is either he lets this Virgo go freely, or I get to... He has to counter this Shank swing. But technically, I should have just swung with the Bird Neptunian, so I could rest the Rosinante for a plan B. That would have been actually better. Did I already flip? I'm pretty sure I already did. Here I'm gonna swing... This is at 12 right now. 12 onto 12. And then rest the Rosinante. It doesn't really matter. He let it go. Perfect. So I get to pass. This will be able to get active. This is at 9k. He only has Rosinante and Moni has to have 6 life because the Shirahoshi has been gaining me life non-stop. Now... He goes into another Shank, swings 12 at this. Pretty sure I have to let it go. Then this will be able to give 2 Dawns. Now the question is, will he try to attack with these? Because if he attacks with the Moni and the Rosinante, I could try to attack onto these instead. Okay, I go into Madara. I draw into Madara. I could search with Madara first, low-key. See if I get something else. I do get a bird. I could pick bird for 1. And then the bird will be able to get a Dawn back. This will be able to flip this face down. And then I could low-key just put all these Dawns. I'm at 5 plus 12, so 6. Yeah, so I could go, how much is this? 12 minus 1. Wait, hold up. Am I stupid? It's 5 plus 6. Yeah, I can't even swing on this. But anyway, it's gonna restand, so it doesn't really matter because I already restarted on. Yeah, so I just go face. 11 at 5 because I cannot swing onto the Shanks. Technically, what we should have done is just kept the Dawn up. But I mean, I have 5 billion life anyway, so it's fine, I guess. And this will be able to restand, so it doesn't really matter. So therefore, he cannot try to control my board because everything's active. And also, we have to start going for face eventually. Let's see. What could he do? I mean, if he goes into another Shanks, he could go into another Shanks. And then swing. But then once he has 2 Shanks, it's gonna be very tough to deal with. Hmm. 8 at face, I mean, no reason to block this, to be honest. If he swings with the Rosinante, I could shoot do Megadol and try to pop one of them. So he just passes, no problem. So I get to rest the Rosinante at least by... Bird will be able to swing, and then rest the Rosinante, and I could try to concentrate my attacks onto it. So I could go like... low-key, just minimal amount. 6 at face, rest the Rosinante. He could pitch a 2k. He could try to take life. If he takes life, I could try just to attack face. He goes into You Can Never Forgive Me. Adds a sugar. That's a 1k counter. Then he gets to pitch a 2k. Unless he does into a bullet string to be able to +2 onto the leader. Now, it pretty much just tells me, yeah, attack me freely, bro. I allow it. So, yeah, I could do that. I could swing 5 right now with this. Oh, wait, actually 6 with this Madara because I'm gonna just play over it after. Right now it's at 4 plus 2, so 6. He could pitch a counter, and then after that I could do the leader effect, flip the life face down. We know it was a sugar, but we're trying to make sure that he reduces his hand size. So flip this. We're not gonna play anything. I mean, we could. We could play Megalo, but I feel like we want to keep these Megalos. And then after that, I'm gonna flip this life face down. Puts a few Dawns, try to swing and kill this Rosinante. So right now this is at 5 plus 5, so 10. No events do +6 that I know of in this deck, or in general. Already got my Dawn. Now I'm getting it. Pass turn. So now this restood. He could do Shanks, attack onto Madara or Bird. Bird will be able to rest this Monet, so I get to control the board a bit more. And then after that, I get to go for face. Thinking I could have gone for face as well. But then once I go for face, I feel like he's going to retaliate, which is a bit annoying. He goes 14. The difference is 6, so I could do 7. No, I could. +4, +2, +1. But then at that point, you could just put a bunch of Dawns and try to swing more at it. But for sure now I have to go for face. There's no reason to control the board right now. And also, like, he already used his bullet string, which is good for us. He's gonna go 9 onto the Madara. Then I get to block and pitch a 2k. Right? Because this is a... Now, this is a 7 right now. So if I block, I need to use You're Not My Type. Or pitch a 2 and a 1. But after that, he needs to for sure keep some Dawns up. So he might swing like 9, and then restand a Dawn. But I know actually won't be able to restand a Dawn because they will all be attached. Unless I just do +4 now. I mean, doing +4 for now is not that bad, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so no blocker. +4. Just to be able to keep this attacker. And after that, we go for his last 3 life. He goes into a Monet blocker. Top 5, reveal a 1k power or less or event. He adds the Searcher, no problem. I could try to pop the Monet as well with the Megalo. Let's see here. I could try to swing 5 or even 6. And then if he blocks, he can't just block it for free. That's why I'm swinging 6 right now. And then after that, I get to flip this. flip it face down. Then I could like put all these dons and try to swing like big with this Chômage to try to go for one of his life. He could block, but if he blocks, he for sure has to let it go. He cannot do no beam because he only has the don active. Okay. Now this will be able to restand because I used the leader effect and did Chômage earlier. And like I shouldn't swing with this in past turn. So now for sure Shank's gonna try to kill the Mandara. And then if we find DMG, it'd be pretty good to try to rest Dons or like rest the Moni. We know that this is an event, right? A +4 Mihawk event. We have 3 birds in trash already. 2 events, one here, so 4 in total. He goes into Sugar Searcher. Now he needs to find more events. He finds a Bullet String, no problem. Now 2 Dons for Bullet String, well technically 1 Don because this will be able to stand a Don. Then he has 7 Dons to play around with. He could try to play more characters. I get to play Zoro right now, which is actually not that bad. Low key, I don't have to swing. I could just play Zoro pass so I can have a Don up. Because yeah, I believe there's no way for him to get rid of my Zoro. So hard plays Zoro. And then, okay, he gets to search again, which it is what it is. He gets a Moni. Now he can play another Moni, but if I get the MG, then I get to rest Bull's Blocker. Now, what will he add? We know about Bullet String. Now we know about Pentachromatic. +4, then if your opponent has like 6 KO power or more, add a Dawn. Rest it. I mean, it's just a thing that ramps, right? +4 and ramps. Doesn't really matter to me. I get to do... Right now, this is at 9. Okay, so I get to do Shirahoshi effect, flip this, search into Shirahoshi booster, which would be pretty good. I'll flip this face down. And then now I could swing a few times with the Zoro. So 3 Dons for Zoro, 1 Don for event, and then I can have all this to try to do whatever I want with it. I could try to swing 5. I'm pretty sure I used the middle one, right? So I could try to swing 6 with the Chômage. Try to go over the threshold of 6k for the blocker at least. If he goes into Noro Beam, I'm still able to restand it with Zoro. With the Zoro effect. Now, if he goes into Bullet String, then I could still swing big, which is fine. And I'm like forcing him to use his Bullet String. Okay. So 9k for a swing of 6, no problem. So knowing that my pattern for swing, I'm going to put 3 Dons here. So 3 Don for Zoro, 1... I mean, I know this is an event. And I'm not gonna... I'm gonna swing, restand, swing, and then after that, I'm gonna leave this active, the Zoro. Because Rolo, right now, it's my win con. Right now, this is at 8 plus 3, so it's at 11. And right now, it's at 7k, it's fine, yeah. So on the swing, I'll be able to restand. It's the activate main that I need to keep. Because if he goes no beam now, then I just restand. And if I use the activate, I just swing and activate main, swing again, and then restand with the when attacking effect. Then he gets to go no beam, and this will be rested. He goes into Pentachromatic +4 and then pitches a 1k counter, most likely. Okay, does the event to search into a 1k. Adds a Monet, now we'll pitch that Monet, right? Yeah. So now I could just swing 11 again. Blocks with a blocker. Restand, and then we just pass. And then the blocker should restand, yeah. He goes into 10 cost. 10 cost will be able to freeze my blockers and the Mandara. This won't not be able to deal with the Zoro because Zoro is at 9 cost. And then, so they won't be able to rest, which means that I don't have any blockers in a way. So he swings 5, 6, 6. But right now he has no Dons active except the 1 Don I will be getting with the sugar. He used 3 of these already, 2 bullet strings, 1 pentachromatic. Oh, okay, so he just passes. I get to also go Hody Jones. Rest the Dawn and rest the Monet and then just go for lethal. I think that's the way to go right now. So play over the Madara, rest blocker and this. Then I get to go 7 at face. Yeah, GG's. Hody Jones. Alright. For sure the Zoro is very good in this deck list. I'm gonna... This is pretty good.